Hello everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back. More Hitman 3. Are you ready for some more Hitman 3? I'm ready for some more Hitman 3. Although my controller was off for some reason, it must have gone on standby mode. And the game told me to reconnect it, or reconnect my PlayStation Vita system. Who is using the Vita for remote play these days? Is anyone? I'd love to know. If in the comments, let me know if you're using your PlayStation Vita to play Hitman 3. Or just using your Vita in general, because, man, I really sucks. It really sucks that that system was so under-supported. But anyway, we are back with Hitman 3. We've done Top of the World, the Dubai mission. I believe there's other story missions you can do on these maps. But as far as the campaign goes, I think we're done. So we probably will revisit it. We probably will. Because it was so pretty. And I really didn't get to explore much of it because that first mission was so linear. And sort of on rails, almost. Which is fine, because it was a tutorial mission, basically. But we now have a Death in the Family. Which is set, I believe, in Dartmoor. So we're going rural Britain, as my throat cracks. And this looks very, very cool. I think we're supposed to have a briefing. I did a quick test and there was a cutscene that played, so we'll watch the cutscene. I gotta say though, I really don't care too much about the story in Hitman games. I think I said this last time. But they're not why I play these games. I just wanna get into these massive maps and figure out shit. So, we'll watch this though. End of the line. Oh, look how grey and miserable it is. That's Britain, alright.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters.
That's a nice coat.
So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Okay. Some of these cutscenes don't look too great, I gotta say. The facial
Alexa Carlyle
stuff.
is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking.
What?
Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Ooh. It looks so
It began
good.
here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Oh, okay.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See
Mission
you on the other side.
active. This looks like a really cool map. I mean, maybe because I'm British, it feels more familiar, even though I guarantee you, I assure you, I have never lived in quite such a grand estate. This looks cool. Okay, Alexa Carlyle is our only target, and we've got to find the case file as well. So, planning. Classic cut long coat suit. We do look rather dapper in that. Although, again, as I was saying, the cutscenes with the facial stuff doesn't look great. And I know 47's never been the most charismatic of guys, but he does seem rather wooden. It doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't matter. Oh, shit, we could change... That would not suit this place. That signature suit, I am tempted, but we'll go with that one. That looks nice. Bit of tweed. Smuggled item, no. We've got... Oh, we're going in with a silenced pistol, a coin, which I think is just like to throw to distract people. And we're starting on the main road. Okay. On professional difficulty, let's do this. NPCs will not be fooled by a thrown item if they see you throw it. It's good to know. It's good to know.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate.
Okay, good.
Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Okay. She's hired a PI to investigate who's... that bike as well. This looks gorgeous. I mean, it's fucking miserable. It's definitely set in the UK, but wow. That is straight out of a horror film. I love it. She's hired a PI, I guess, to figure out who's after her. Or something. I'm not quite sure I understand. Like, she was... This is her fake funeral? Why... I might have to rewatch that briefing. I wasn't really paying attention.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Oh, he's driving a little...
To see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself.
I'm curious why he's here. Follow mission story
guide.
guide.
Private
Okay.
investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Assuming she's never seen the guy. Because obviously if I turn up and say I'm him and she says, well, how come you shaved your head and changed your voice and got super buff? Right. We should probably try and take him out before he gets to the house, right? I'm just going to walk through these hedges. Because apparently this wall is not really serving much of a purpose these days. Oh, can I not go through the... Shit, can I not wade through the water? I mean, I know it's going to ruin my lovely clothes. Shit. How do I get through there? Oh, hang on. Can I just hop the wall, perhaps? Oh, there's more... There's a gardener. There's a gardener about. Now, I want to try and take this guy out without killing him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's guards everywhere. How the hell didn't they see me?
What?
Oh, is he going to come over now? Follow the private investigator. Yeah, I'm trying. Can I go through this way? I can. Da-na, da-na. Yeah, they had this funeral and then she's alive, but they're still doing the funeral? Very confused. But this place is fancy. I really need to get in there without being seen. I think I may have missed my opportunity. Again, that's the thing with the Hitman games, if you don't know. There's a lot of this kind of thing. Trial and error, figuring out what you need to do. What's the best way of going about things. There's maids. Yeah, everyone's going to be suspicious of me, so... I need to find a quiet way in. Again, I could throw
by
a
the way,
coin.
I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be
I'm
mad
going-
at me,
I'm
but
going for it,
she
I'm going
thanked
for it.
me, said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Going through the window. Going through the window. Haha! I am in.
I guess I thought she'd
I am
read into them
totally
now.
going to get in trouble.
Say I must have done something to
Oh, here he is.
Shit, man.
Oh, can I grab you? Is there any way to store you, though? Good night, sir. Good night. I must take your place. Nothing personal. Disguise. Silent takedown. Drag him. Where am I going to drag him? Can I put him in any of these? I can. We're in. We are in. Oh, we've got a great fucking hat, too. Oh my god. We got a badge and everything. And the glasses. We are Inspector 47. I don't know why we sound like Sean Connery, rest in peace. Classic cut long coat suit. You know what this actually, speaking of James Bond, this kind of reminds me of the end of Skyfall. Although this house is much nicer than that. Right, okay. Meet Alexa in the foyer. Oh, we've got like forensic gloves on.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler.
Mr.
Madam
Fernsby.
Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I'd like a drink actually, but okay, let's start the investigation. We're actually doing a murder mystery thing while trying to commit a murder.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm ready to see the crime scene.
Very well, Mr. Whitmer. If you'll follow me, sir.
Mr. Fernsby. This is cool. I really just want to explore this house though. This is fucking gorgeous. It also kind of reminds
I
me...
feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madam Carlyle are of a delicate nature.
No shit.
You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death.
Yes.
You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I
Okay.
trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
That's what I love about
Before you
Hitman. It's got...
inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case
got some good
concerns
humor.
the death of Mr. Zachary, Madam Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning.
Really?
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Okay. I suppose, being the detective hired to do this, we probably have free reign of the whole place, right? Or at least most of it, I would think. But yeah, this house reminds me of... what's the... Ready or Not? That horror film that came out a couple of years ago. It was actually pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. Oh, this is great, though. So, her brother has been killed, and we have to find out who did it. Listen, I'm the only hitman around here. I'm the only one that gets to do the murdering. What a lovely, overcast, grey, rainy day. Oh, this is This is genuinely awesome. Right. So I suppose we could follow the story mission here. We could probably go do whatever we wanted to. We could probably just kill her and be done with it. But I kind of want to investigate
A locked
this.
room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
How would I do it? That's what we've got to think, 47. How would we do it? Probably very poorly, leaving many witnesses. It would not take long for anyone to figure out how we did it. This is a lovely room. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that fireplace. Oh, that cushion looks so comfy. Zachary's suicide note. Let's have a read.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Good point, Diana. Good point. I'm glad you're helping me out on this, because I wouldn't have a clue. We'll check out his laptop in a minute. Should we read the note? Suicide note found in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom. It reads, I am haunted by horrible past choices and all their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye, signed Zachary. So he genuinely thought she was dead, as do many people, still. Or did he? That's the thing, we don't know. He could have been silenced. We could also pick up a kitchen knife, but that would be an illegal action. That would be suspicious.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Oh, yeah, of course, he would still be here. I didn't expect to see a dead body for some reason. Yeah, he's, at least he died in his bed. Let's scan the body. Not with my pistol. That would not work.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
This is good because we would know how all this shit worked. This is cool. Okay. So, plant poison killed him. 10 o'clock last night. Let's put my camera away. There we go. God, we look so cool. Do those glasses have a torch on them? They do. Can I use those? Right. Are there any other samples of his handwriting that we can compare the note to? Hello. Did you do it? That is a very nice greenhouse. I bet you did it, didn't you? Oh.
Seriously? Get out of my face.
Sorry. I know,
Sir?
personal space. Get out of my face, sir. I'm just investigating. I've often thought that being a detective would be such a fucking cool job. Not that it would be very often like this. Also, this reminds me of a film I need to watch. I need to watch Knives Out. I have not seen that. I really do want to see it. Ooh, break the lock. I'm missing a crowbar. What would that do, though? Oh, that would lower the ladder. Okay. Let's go back inside. Let's see if we can find anything else. Apart from his laptop, we could check that, I guess. What's this over here? Pull the... Oh, is this going to be a secret passage? No way! Oh, that's a giant fucking cobweb. Oh, I don't like that.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Uh-huh. It very well could. This place is dusty as fuck. No way. A two-way mirror? Which doesn't... That... When people call them two-way mirrors, I always get confused because you can't... I suppose you can look two... No, you can't look two ways through it. It's just a one-way mirror. Sure, unless the one-way is the reflection? I don't know. Anyway, mansion floor plan, not four. I nearly said foreplay. Pick up.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
Have I?
Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
I didn't check the laptop, though. I haven't really finished discovering where this goes. Oh, just one of the... Oh, this is... Imagine having a house like this where you could just fucking disappear at a moment's notice. Have a quick tug behind this mirror over whatever's going on in that bed. Lot of dying at the moment. Right, let's check his laptop before we go see the butler, because there's got to be something useful on it. If nothing else, just his nudie collection?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Unless he wanted to drown himself in the marsh. Out on the moors. That is suspicious. Okay, right. I suppose we go see Mr. Fernsby. And tell him all we have found. Namely that, there is definitely foul play. So I take it Alexa didn't even know about that secret passage? But who did? Hey, chaps. Right, where is, I'm curious, where is she? Oh, I bet you could drop chandeliers on people. Ah, she's up there. Where's the butler, though? Back downstairs. Well, we could go see him. Or we could just have a little bit of a mooch. I just want to take in this. This looks incredible. Am I the only one that's blown away by this environment? Look at this. It's like we're in an interactive, fully 3D
Did you want to check on that Undertaker in charge of
fucking game of Cluedo.
upset with Madame Carlyle?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
That's all sorts of ways you can kill her. But anyway, let's go see the butler. I really want to see how this plays out. I want to solve this mystery. What did you say? I'm not listening. Why do all these houses have really creepy old paintings, though, and photos?
Hello, sir.
Hello. We could totally... I mean, I don't think disguising ourselves as the head butler would work, but...
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty.
What about rescue?
And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning.
Ah.
That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died.
It was
And
you.
before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi.
Well, that's not looking good for you,
I was
Fernsby.
alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle. Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up?
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe.
Yes.
May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
This is cool. I can go about it my own sort of way. So this is one of the children. What was your name
How's
again?
everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Oh. Was it the butler? He seems to be going out of his way to help us, but that could just be to throw us off the trail. I'm watching you, Mr. Fernsby. Or should I say, Mr. Murdersby? No. Frickin' billiards table, dude. That's actually just a pool table. It'd be more accurate if it was. I think that they'd probably have a snooker table. Can I play pool with you? Look at those ball physics. I love me some ball physics. Right. Patrick Carlisle.
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweet, sweet life. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
You are a scumbag.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out.
What? You gonna finish your sentence? I need to know where you were, sir. Maybe I need to ask the butler.
Give us some privacy,
Oh.
would you?
Where did that mop
Don't
go?
tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Okay, so what did he who did he say he was with? Blonde? What did he say? Rosie. I'd be a as much as I'd love to be a detective, I'd be a I have a shit memory. Patrick claims he was with a staff member. Okay. We need to find Rosie then to confirm that. But we'll ask him about Zachary.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Damn. Nice shirt, by the way. Really suits you. Because it's got the suits on it. Right. Suit you, sir. Let's go see if we can find Rosie. My initial thing is I don't think he did it. But it's way too early to tell. Look at those good doggos. Ooh. They actually look mean doggos. This house is incredible. Guess we just gotta search the house for the rest of the peeps. Where would Rosie be? You, Rosie? Nope, I'm not gonna subdue you, don't worry. Oh. Nice. The sound is great. Trophy room. Oh, lovely. Great. Because nothing's creepier than taxidermy. Who's this guy? Oh, he's just one of the guards.
Looking good, looking good.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I wish I could say the same about you. Alright, nothing going on in here. Oh, we got some birdies that do not like me. Note to self, 47 is not good with animals. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, it's Rebecca.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45.
Okay.
I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
How many?
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Okay. I'm gonna ask about Zachary, but this is a lot of information. Hang on, right? So, the youngest child of Alexa. Says Patrick disappeared after dinner last night and maybe in some sort of trouble. Well, he did say he was off with that staff member for a stroll. And Emma acted strange. We don't know who Emma is at the moment. Rebecca says she was by herself in her bedroom. So she doesn't really have an alibi. Let's see what she says about Zachary.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Okay. Any suspicious activity?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway.
Oh, really?
It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Okay. God, there's gonna be a lot. I bet you can probably totally get this wrong as well. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right, guys. I'm excited to try though. Right, that's another person interviewed. Can't talk to you. You look did someone?
I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable now.
Sorry.
Could you please go away?
Sorry. My bad. Right. Let's go. Ooh, who's that?
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
It is weird.
Knicker's all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Can I interrupt you, fine folk?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
Everyone's a suspect.
For everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that.
Convenient.
I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, did you kill him?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
No. Any suspicious activity?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
I reckon Alexa did it. I don't know. And, Gregory! So did someone say you went for a drink at the local pub?
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective?
Yes.
Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death.
Ooh.
The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
You're a dick. Yeah, what about Zachary?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Ooh.
Not very thorough, are you?
Shut up. I'm doing my job. You want to do my job better than I do? I might just kill you for the fun of it. I know I only need to kill your mother, but you pissed me off. Suspicious activity?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he obviously isn't the biggest fan of his mother. Right. So we need to find Edward. And possibly Rosie. If we can question her. Did you do it? Can I... Or are you... Is he dusting for prints? A dining room.
Me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just... I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I know it all sounds so unbelievable, but even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry. I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Christ. Sorry. Bye.
Okay, so he's got something with his legs. That is a really fucked up thing, though. Imagine writing a eulogy for someone, but then they would, like... judge you on it. Usually that's not how it works. But yes, we've found a dining room. Hello, Edward. You seem troubled.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your
Nice tash.
whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Okay. So either they're both in on it together, or they just were off getting sloshed. Excuse me, I'm not done with you.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years?
Damn.
His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Yeah, good luck with that, pal. Anything suspicious before I go?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
I wonder if his anxiety is just an act, though. You never know.
Always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement.
Good luck, dude. I'm sure you'll nail it.
That would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5.
Search locations of interest as well. Anything going on in the kitchen? A question, any of you staff members?
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory put a stop to that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls like that.
Looking sharp today, sir.
Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary is murdered.
There's a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of info, people to listen in on.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Is that Rosie? Are any of you Rosie? No? Anyone know where Rosie works? Kinda need to have a chat.
What is it? She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She just discovered Zachary's dead body.
Oh, it was Mary that discovered Zachary's dead body.
I tried to tell her.
The staff room. Ah!
She said things will change around here.
Who's this? It's Rosie! Ask about Patrick.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
You might be.
I spent the evening with Patrick.
Naughty.
We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
But he was such a gentleman.
I think you are coming on a little too strong, mister.
No, I'm trying to I'm trying to listen to your story.
Delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But all that is safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work.
I was trying to... Oh shit, I didn't get the full thing. Because I was too close to her. Suddenly she was freaked out.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma.
Oh?
We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never
Nothing wrong with that.
Romance. I deserve romance.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. You'll find the right guy eventually. Right, behind the
That
greenhouse.
is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Oh.
Oh no, I have to, but Amy...
Wait, this is the door? No. What did she say? Is this his office? Oh, this is his office. Ah, we can unlock it. Are we going to be in trouble if we go in there? I don't have a key. I don't have a lockpick either. Nope, I ain't got shit. Okay, so we'll need to find... If we want to search his office, which I think we probably do, we're going to have to find something. And this is definitely going to be a multi-part, a multi-video episode mission. Because holy crap, there is a lot to do. And I just want to take it all in. And our disguise is still on the floor. That's amazing.